Welcome to High Anxiety. This is Brandon, and today we have Usagi Yojimbo. But before I get to him, I want to give a little shout out to my favorite TMNT group on Facebook. It's the TMNT Party Wagon. This is Pedro, made by J Bob. Fantastic group of people. If you're interested in TMNT, just want to get some good people and some good conversations and share your collection, whatever you want to do. It's a great group of people, so highly recommend it. Come on over. There's a Facebook page and a website, so check it out. TMNT Party Wagon, good stuff. All right, so this is Usagi Yojimbo. I do have him coming from NECA, but I can't just let things happen and have people have this without me having it. So I gotta do this video for you. So normally I'd be fine waiting, but I want to make sure that I'm getting you this content so you can get a good look at it. I know some people, some YouTubers already have this and they're already showing it off, and that's great. But I just want to be part of the Cool Kids Club. So this box is heavily damaged from AliExpress, which is fine. As you know, I'm not a box collector, but even if I was, I do have regular coming later on down the line. So we'll just rip into this thing. Who cares? It's already messed up. All right. So I've not looked at this yet. So this is I think I've seen this in a few different boxes so far, but it's just the Street Scene Dio. I think it's literally a picture of the Street Scene Dio. I don't think it's like a CG mock-up or anything. I think it's literally the Dio. So, but here we go. Here is Usagi Yojimbo. So here is Usagi Yojimbo. Looks great. So as always, we're gonna dive into the accessories before we get into the actual figure. So from what I know about Usagi Yojimbo, it's not a whole lot. I need a knife. Hold on. So from what I know of this property is that I honestly don't know. I'm gonna look stupid, makes people mad, but so was either made before TMNT. It was either made like it was a different like situation, but at some point he did merge with the Turtles. I know that there's a lot of solo like comics, and there's even a Netflix TV show about Usagi's like grandson, which is pretty neat. I haven't checked that yet, but I will. But so I don't know a whole lot about Usagi Yojimbo, but what I do know is that he has been in a few different Turtle iterations. He was in the '87 show, which is why we have this figure, and he was also in the 2012 show. I don't know that he was in the 2003 show. If he is, let me know in the comments. I didn't see him when I was looking for... I feel like I did, actually. I'm not sure. But he is a samurai rabbit. At least in the episode of TMNT that we watched as kids, he is not a mutant, at least in the sense of like how the Turtles are mutants. Donatello explains it that he is in a planet or a dimension or a reality of Earth, because I think he like stumbles upon him in his like dimension portal thing. I think he stumbled upon him because Shredder is looking for something in Tokyo, and different universe. So, but basically, Donatello explains it that he is from a different universe on Earth where animals became like the dominant species, and there's no people, so they're just humanoid animals, and that's just how it is. So he's not like a mutant per se. So let's start with these hands. So as always, we have alternate hands. These are some fists. See if we can get the light a little. Hey there.
Sup?
You like these videos?
Like and subscribe.
Welcome to High Anxiety, where you're... Welcome to High Anxiety, where you either find me idiotically charming or you hate me and you've not followed me. So there you go. Okay, so here we go. Here's another set of hands. This is kind of like a, I guess it's a different grip from what. Nope. Okay, these are sword hands. The other hands that are on him are open hands. So we'll go from there. I don't know what this is, other than it's a dinosaur. It's a cute little dinosaur. Yeah. It's a cute little dinosaur. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I wish I knew what these weapons were, but this is the weapon that like was in every single Ninja Turtles toy in the 80s and 90s. Like this was it fits in Raphael's back, and it's just a little like dagger, handheld dagger. So we've got sword sheaths. One for the long sword, one for the short sword, and I don't know, because I have not looked at the figure yet, so I don't know how this attaches. I don't see anything unless it just goes into like a stretchy belt or something, so we'll get to that in a minute. We've got a nice little hat. This is really awesome. This scares me. That's going to break. It feels very flimsy. I kind of wish it was a little thicker, but that's okay, because we're not going to use it too much. He has a cloak, which will come in handy when you want to use this. Well, this will come in handy when you want to use the cloak. And that white balance is terrible, man. I'm sorry. He's got an awesome, like, angry face, but he's super adorable. I love the, like, almost ponytail. Like, I love how his ears are a ponytail. Super cool on that sculpt for the head. I kind of jump and ship. I usually don't do any kind of, like, looks into like the character until I've looked at all the accessories, but here we go. Okay, so we have this little cloak. It's got a nice wire hood, which is I think important. I don't like any I actually don't like any soft clothing on toys. I don't know what it is. It's just not my thing. I would prefer like rubber, and it was designed the way it was designed to look. Like I just think it looks better that way. So we have this little thing here, which I don't know what it's for. Okay, so it stretches. This might be his belt, and then this might go around it. We're gonna find out in a little bit. But then we have a stretchy, but it can tie. So that's interesting. Okay, so if we're looking at the accessories, we've got an alternate head. We've got our hands, we've got our dagger, we've got like a harpoon dagger. I didn't even show you that one, I'm sorry. So a little harpoon dagger. I don't have a rope for it, but I'm sure I could easily find one. And I saw some people doing some like wire in it and painting the wire so you could actually like pose it, and I'm probably going to do something cool like that. Probably not in time for the end of the video, but follow the Instagram page and you will probably see it. So hat, we've got our blades in the sheath, and we've got our cloak. Alright, so now it is time to look at Usagi Yojimbo. Anyway, so they brought him over to the Turtles Dimension, and it's basically a fish out of water story from there. Like, he has to blend in, they give him a disguise. He, like, works with waiters at a restaurant that are dressed as bunnies. It's whatever. But the character itself, I know, has a huge following, and Usagi Yojimbo is an important character to a lot of people. All I remember of it was that the original figure, which I'm going to go grab in a minute, the original figure was like really cool looking, and I always like put him with Bucky O'Hare toys when I had those. But yeah, let's get into this thing. So here we have Usagi Yojimbo. I don't know if it's Usagi or Usagi, so I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. I really don't like to get things wrong, but I've heard different pronunciations of the character. So I've heard Usagi and I've heard Usagi. So I'm going to keep saying Usagi, so if I'm wrong, just let me know. But I like that it's like clicking. I feel like that's a new. Ty always rants and raves about how like the ratchets, I don't know if this is a ratchet system, but it's very, very nice to feel that. it's really also cool that this does not feel like I'm gonna break it like it usually does. So I don't know if NECA's doing something different, or if this is I don't know. I don't know what is different about it, but it feels great. But okay, so instantly I just like it. I like his short little limbs. I like that he is short. I think he's shorter than the turtles. I've got Leonardo here. So yeah, like this is Leonardo crouching. If I make him stand, yeah, he's significantly smaller, head smaller. So I really like this. I think it's just a cute little figure. Let me go find the old figure real quick. Well, this sucks. I know for a fact that I have him, but I don't know where he is. But I did find Space Usagi Yojimbo. So it's not a direct comparison, but you can. The face is pretty much the same. Like you can see, he was like super angry in the original one, and this one does have like an angrier face, but like much more hardcore. This is not a good comparison. I'm sorry. It's like future space. But yeah, it was very similar to this, but it was like kind of like a shiny dark blue. I'll pull the picture up right here. I just thought this was funny because I know this was mine, but I don't really remember having it too much. I don't really remember. I don't remember too much. So, but yeah, so this is Usagi Yojimbo. Looks really great. Like I love the detail on him. The blue is just a really nice blue. Nice shading on it. I can't get over the ratcheting. I just think it's really great. These legs are super cool. I see, like this doesn't really bother me, even though it's like a little baggier. It just kind of looks like a ripple. But it's got great bendability. There's some like dusting that's forming right here. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, I like this posability like a lot. It's kind of limited right here. You can't like make him doing like a forward kick because of the pant leg. So that's okay. But you can get some good poses out of him. And let's see how easy the head comes off. Pretty easy. It's different. It's a lot smaller of a ball than I'm used to. I don't hear it popping, so I'm just gonna set it on there for now. I will like boil that, put it in some hot water, give him a nice bath for this. But okay, so I really don't see how the belt goes on. Okay, so I'm wondering if like this stretches and it has an opening. I'm trying to figure out what that would be there for. Okay, so let's put this on. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know why a black belt would go over this. Is there pictures of the toy on the back? So on the box, it shows it going under his belt loop, but I don't know why they gave us a black belt to do that with. So I don't like that, to be perfectly honest. I think that's weak. So if I put this on, yeah, it loses it. I don't care for that. Unless I can like stick it under the belt, under the like body, and then I mean you can do that, but it doesn't look great. So I personally probably won't be using this. It doesn't look great at all. I also don't want it as a lip on it. There's a little like nub right here that I don't know what's happening with that. So I'm not a fan of that. It will probably look fine if you put it on with the cloak. So let's put the cloak on. I'm going to change the hands out because I'm going to be putting swords in his hands. So let's do sword hands. That came out very easy. So I don't know if it's like the quality's getting better on the NECA figures or if I'm just lucky on this batch, but this was super easy to like change all the pieces. I don't think I'm gonna break it. Like I said, I couldn't get the head on. I couldn't like pop it on, but for the most part, it did pretty well. Yeah, see, I just don't like cloth. I just don't like cloth on. Sorry, my kids are going crazy upstairs. I just don't like cloth on plastic toys. I don't like it at all. And if you're gonna put metal wire in here, I wish it was in here too, so you could like pose this. The metal wire in this is a good addition, but this is not. I mean, it looks cool, but I just don't like the mix of it. I don't like the mix of real and cloth and plastic. I don't like the mix. And the stitching, it's like, if you were proportionate, that stitching would be like, each stitch line would be this big, and it just doesn't look good. So, it'd be cool in like the dark, if I had some like dark photography, but yeah, this isn't for me, so I will not be using this. If anybody needs a cloak, let me know. Okay, so let's give them some swords. Super easy to go in. I don't see any like paint chipping off. Nope. Yeah, this is a good figure. Like I said, there's some things I don't like. Don't care for the real cloth. This I feel like needs to have like a peg. So since I will be getting two, I will likely add a peg to this somehow. And then next to a foot soldier, he's really short. So I like the idea of him being so powerful, being a samurai, fighting giant foot soldier. I love that idea. So yeah, this is a cool figure. Very cool figure. I'll get some shots, and we will go from there. But overall, I think this is a great figure. I really think NECA's quality is getting better. This is kind of loose, and again, it came out really easy. But I feel like it's just like it moves a little too loose. Like, I don't know if you can see just how lightly I'm flicking that, and it's moving back and forth. But how often am I going to be doing that? So, but yeah, great looking figure. Really great looking figure. I dig it. So, keep it up, NECA. This is great. Keep these figures coming. Really like this a lot. It's cute. It's cute. I'm not sure if that's just in the comic, but he's got one eyebrow. I don't. Oh, he's got one eyebrow here too. Interesting. That's just the way they did it. Interesting. One eyebrow all around. I don't know, but yeah, super cool. Super cool look. And then something that a lot of people are asking is like, hey, since we're showing these, are we gonna get this as our next Brothers 4-pack? I could dig that. Leather jacket, strange thing, another leather jacket with the faux fur. So I'm looking at this box, and this is how they do it. So it just fits in there. You can see they just have it in there, but I just don't like that. I don't like it, man. And I can stop whining. You're right. You're right. I can stop whining. But I'm not going to. So yeah. Oh, here we go. When Donatello's... Usually these boxes don't have real descriptions, just the turtles. When Donatello's pan-dimensional portal accidentally transports Usagi Yojimbo to the sewers of New York, the Rabbit Ronin meets his new allies, the turtles, and soon learns the ways of the ninja. Shredder devises a devious duel to divide the dudes. It's a bogus bunny betrayal. However, years of eating carrots has given the heroic hare 20/20 vision, and he finally sees through Shredder's screams. Reunite the turtles and their fearless floppy-eared friend confront Shredder and save the day. So yeah, I would not be surprised if these turtles came out. It's the exact same turtles again, but they give them sunglasses heads, which would be kind of cool if they gave like an alternate head, like it's sunglasses and maybe like one head had sunglasses and one head had this mask. They just do the top, so I don't think it'd be too crazy, but I see that happening. Maybe a new expression on the bottom for the to match the mouths, but yeah, so really great, really great. I love it. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I didn't do like this. Let me do. Well, it'll be in the photos. It'll be in the photos. But yeah, this is Brandon from High Anxiety. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for leaving your comments. Let me know what you think of this figure. Are you getting this? Did you pre-order it? Did you cave and go to AliExpress like I did and like a lot of people are doing? What are your thoughts on like AliExpress having the turtles? Like, this is a legit figure. This isn't a knockoff. That looks really cool. This isn't a knockoff. They get them from the warehouse or something and they just sell them. So it's really awesome that it doesn't cost a lot more to ship it. So it's whatever. But this is the figure. This is pretty neat, and I'm excited to add to my collection. So he just poses really well. Like, I think this is one of the most dynamic figures. It's really cool. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.